I do regret to inform. Going to try my best to keep all of the resources managed appropriately, but I cannot guarantee anything at this time. That said, we are about to move into the second game between Thin Ice and PKS. Groovy in possession of the quaffle for Thin Ice, moving downfield, looking for a way to get past their defensive line. Dodges out of an incoming chaser, moves past Pumpkin. Oh! But it looks as if 21st Q got in there with a defensive one-timer to keep it out of goal. Does seem like there's pretty high ping on both sides here, guys. I'm seeing their ping is pretty rough at this moment. However, they are keeping up to it. They are pushing through. Shintasu in possession of the quaffle for Thin Ice, looking to get around, but Cardi tackles and steals it away. Groovy looking to steal back, swings wide as Cardi streaks down the pitch. Going over, passing on over to 21st Q. 21st Q looking for the shot, swings on over. Oh, but Groovy with the save! Groovy with the save! Beautiful shot. Can't say that Groovy doesn't earn their keep here. Cardi in possession of the quaffle, puts it in. 10 points on the board by way of TPKS. Five minutes, 16 seconds left on the clock. Dake Blueby passes it on over to Yukio. Yukio in possession of the quaffle, looking to put it on out, sends it on over to Groovy. Tuck swinging around. We are getting close on that Seeker game. Let's transition on back at the 5-minute mark. Groovy takes the shot, but is missed. Macoon is eliminated by Flyrish. Or no, Flyrish is eliminated by Macoon. Excusez-moi. Currently, Tuck's doing everything in their power to try and get these 20 points. Goes for a bump and the capture. 20 points on the board, adding to their previous score a 30-0 PKS at 4 minutes 45 seconds left on the clock. They are still in this to win this. You cannot count out on PKS. They put in another shot. Beautiful goal there by Cardi. 40-0 with 4 minutes and 27 seconds left on the clock. It is possible that we see a dominant PKS showing today. Passes Dake Blueby. Blueby tries to get past Pumpkin, but Pumpkin again with the save. Groovy looking to play some interference, but does not get to Cardi in time. Cardi swinging in from the left-hand side. Groovy looking for that defensive line, lining up with other defensive chaser. Ooh, and a save by Yukio. Yukio sending it right back out into midfield. Dake Blueby in possession, but Pumpkin regains. Pumpkin sending it on down to midfield. Cardi at midfield to meet the quaffle. Going up, swinging left, looking for an opening. Guides on over to the left, drifts on over to the right. Puts it in. 10 points, 50-0 by way of PKS. What a shot. What a match. Snitch is entering into the 45-45 mark. Does look like there is a slight advantage by way of Denji at the 50. Tuck's trailing just by 5%. Pumpkin Snatch now in possession of the quaffle and holding it in the back, waiting for the Seekers to come around. 21st Q now in possession after the pass from Pumpkin Snatch. Sends it back. Sends it back. Looks like they are really holding on to that quaffle, not wanting to give the other team the chance to get it. Meanwhile, all efforts have transferred over to the Snitch game. Passes it back on over to Cardi. Cardi now at midfield, streaking past the enemy line. Groovy trying to interfere. Comes up from the below. Cardi dipping up. Weaves. Oh! Tux takes a hit. We are getting close. And it looks as if Cardi puts another 10 points on the board. That is 60-0. PKS still in the lead at 2 minutes and 15 seconds. unless Thin Ice can bring this around, it is unlikely that they are going to be able to capture this win. Groovy in possession of the Quaffle, sends it on over. Dake Blueby scores with the one-timer at 1 minute 59 seconds on the clock. Tux is fighting for his life to try and get that snitch, but it currently looks as if Denji is still in the lead. They are neck and neck. Denji gets the bump. Denji swings, looking for the opening. Pumpkin Snatch goes out of bounds, trying to get it, and Denji captures. That is 30-60. That is only 30 points left with 1 minute 42 seconds left on the clock. They have the ability to turn this around. We might see a surprise shutout, or PKS could be forcing their way into a third match. Ooh, just shy there by, I do believe, Shintasu. Good shot, just wide. Let's transition on back over to Groovy. Groovy taking a look over there. Groovy with a beautiful kick away from Pumpkin Snatch. Interferes with that chaser line, but not for long. It's back over at Cardi. Cardi is moving their way downfield once more, coming over from the left-hand flank, going up high, trying to get past Yukio. Yukio, that ever-formidable keeper, doesn't save it then. Cardi puts it in. 30, 70, 54 seconds left on the clock. It's not likely for them to change this around, but will Thin Ice still try to put more points on the board to at least not be completely shut out? We will see. It could change here. If they can get 2 points, 2 chaser goals, and a snitch capture, they could bring this back around. They're doing everything in their power to do so, but Pumpkin Snatch is not allowing them to hold on to that Quaffle. Still holding it well beyond a few good seconds, passing it back on out at 21st Q. 21st Q passes it to Cardi. Cardi moving it on downfield, preparing the shot against Yukio. Will they get it? Will they make it? No, Yukio kicks it on out. Denji currently in the lead on Snitch. 10 seconds left on the clock. We might see another Snitch capture here. Tux gets hit. And Denji captures once more. That is 70-50, but only 6 seconds left on the clock. Is it likely for them to score here? No, it is not. And that will bring this match to a close at 50-70. Team PKS still leads there, and we are moving into a third round, ladies and gentlemen. They are not out just yet. What a comeback by way of PKS. As I've said before, they are a very analytical team. They take time to assess what they are up against. That first match, very well, it may have just been a warm-up for them. They were learning the tactics of the other core, and now they came back with the vengeance. 1-1 between Thin Ice and PKS. We are currently moving into a Game 3 as we speak to determine who comes out on top within this loser bracket. Whoever wins this will move on to face Velcro 2 in the finals, but whoever loses will be knocked out. Place your bets now. It can go either way, ladies and gentlemen. And looks like we might be moving into that Game 3. We will be checking and seeing what the ping is like. Presently over at Hogwarts Snowy. A beautiful map for the wintertime and beautiful to behold. Will the particle effects come into play? And it does look like it. There is an 80-60. Oh, it doesn't look like this will be a match. We're moving back out and repairing our teams. Oof, yes, it is a best of 3. The best of 5 series only begins in the final. Only in the final. Although I'm disappointed not to see another match just yet, I am thankful for this break to be able to drink water. If you haven't already done it, do it today. If you're just joining us now, Team Thin Ice versus Team PKS are about to be entering into their third and final match. Whoever wins this will be moving on into the finals of our Season 4 N.E.W.T.s. This is, as Neo would say, history in the making, or a historical season. Both of these teams have played their hardest and now must bring their A-game for this third and final match. I'm losing my voice, but I am here with you today in the commentator's box, ready to give you the live action, play-by-play as I see it. And they're moving into the server once more. Looks like it's again going to be Hogwarts Snow. Will they get the ping they need, or will they back on out? From my side, established members of the chat, it does look pretty high, but it seems like they're about to agree to the game. And we are in it, the third and final match between Thin Ice and Team Pumpkin Snatch. It's all on the line as we begin. And they are off. Groovy Games in possession of the Quaffle. Passing it on over to Dake Blueby. Dake Blueby trying to get an early score against Pumpkin Snatch. Swings on up, but Pumpkin Snatch manages to capture that save. Beautiful. Beautiful defensive work by way of Team PKS. PKS now moving it on downfield to Cardi. Cardi at midfield. Swing out of the way of all these defensive chasers. Looking to get past Yukio. Will they do it? Oh! They do! 10 points on the board at 6 minutes 28 seconds on the clock. That is 10 points by way of PKS. And Team Pumpkin Snatch is certainly celebrating. Meanwhile, looks like the Quaffle is already back out onto the field. Passed on over to Dake Blueby. Dake Blueby looking to return the favor. Do they do so? No! Cardi with a defensive save as Chaser moves into position and interferes with that play. A beautiful interception, moving back on from the right-hand side of the pitch, moving to go in for goal, takes the shot, but Yukio saves once more. We are currently at about 50-50 on by way of the I'm losing my touch, guys. 50-50 by way of the snitch meter. Dake Blueby in possession, passes it past Pumpkin Snatch, and that is in 10-10, tied game at 5:39. Some chaser interference by Groovy over on the Seeker game. Will that be enough? Who knows? N.E.W.T.s currently about neck and neck. Slight advantage on the snitch. Pumpkin is down. Cardi in possession of the Quaffle, looking to sneak past Yukio once more. Will they be able to do it? They do! That is another 10 points on the board for PKS. It is 10-20, PKS currently in the lead. 5 minutes left on the clock. Let's switch on over to N.E.W.T.s to take a look at their position. N.E.W.T.s is currently enjoying... No! Knocked back! N.E.W.T.s is behind! Denji in the lead! Will Denji be able to secure the snitch and push them forward? They do! Denji getting the snitch, and that is 25 minutes, 54 seconds left on the clock, with Thin Ice now back in the lead. It is going back and forth between these Titan teams, everyone. I'm on the edge of my seat. I think you all are too. Shintasu in possession of the Quaffle, moves it on over to Dake Blueby, but forfeits it on over to Pumpkin Snatch. Pumpkin Snatch sending it out to midfield. Brief repossession by way of Thin Ice, but Cardi picking it back up. moving towards midfield. Groovy coming in for some chaser interference, but Cardi dodges out of the way, is just too elusive for their own good. However, Shintasu gathers the quaffle, sends it on over to Dake Blueby. Dake Blueby is swinging back on down. Will they be able to get past Pumpkin Snatch? No, Neo manages to gain possession of the quaffle and passes it back on down to Cardi at midfield. Cardi now swinging back forward towards the enemy line, hoping to get past them, and does. Another beautiful shot by Cardi. This is a tied game at 3 minutes 58 seconds left on the clock. The Seekers are battling it out. It looks like Denji has fallen back on the snitch a bit. Meanwhile, Tux is enjoying a strong lead. Looks as if they're trying to prevent that first snitch capture from happening again. Meanwhile, Groovy is doing their best to prevent, oh goodness, Makun from coming back in and regaining that lead. Meanwhile, Dake Blueby is putting points on the board for Thin Ice. That is 40-30 Thin Ice in the lead at 3 minutes 20 seconds left on the clock. Seekers are pushing hard. Beaters are fighting hard for their Seekers. Meanwhile, the Keepers are keeping every single goal they can out. Pumpkin Snatch coming into midfield, sends it on out and dies in the process, but Cardi is in possession of the quaffle. Was it worth it? They currently have a defensive chaser in the back and Yukio. Will Cardi be able to squeak on past the both of them? Two defensive chasers, and Yukio does anyways. Cardi puts it home, 40-40. We are looking at a tied game at 2 minutes 50 seconds left on the clock. Everything rides on this next snitch catch and subsequent goals. It's looking like Tux is currently in the lead on the snitch. It is getting close. Closer. Dake Blueby puts it home. Small lead by 10 points at 2 minutes 33 seconds. Thin Ice might be able to close this out, but Tux is not going to let them have it. However, Tux is low on health, even as they enter into the 80th percentile on their snitch meter. Will they be able to keep up? Will they be able to stay in the skies? Regaining health slowly, swing back around. They are at full health once more. It looks like Tux just might push it all the way. Swinging into enemy territory, however. Will they be able to keep this lead? Gets hit. Oof. That is devastating. But will it be enough for Denji to come back around? Oh, takes another hit. The chaser interference by Thin Ice is ever powerful. It looks like the chaser game might be completely abandoned. Tux swinging out of the way, coming in for the catch. Dodged out of it. Takes a hit. Might just give Denji the chance to capture this snitch. It just might change here. Denji dodges and captures the snitch. That is 70-40, 1 minute 37 seconds left on the clock. What a match. That is 1 minute 34 seconds left, 70-40. If PKS wants to stay in this, they're going to have to get one chaser goal and a snitch capture just to tie game, or they are going to have to capture this snitch and a chaser goal to bring this into overtime. Meanwhile, it looks as if Thin Ice's chaser and keeper core are reticent on getting that quaffle back out there. Groovy goes for the shot, and it is a beautiful one. Absolutely beautiful. Let's replay that one more time. Beautiful shot there. We are 45 seconds left in the match. 80, 40, 80, 50 as 21st Q puts it in. That is still 30 points left, 30 seconds left on the clock. A single snitch capture and a goal is what Team PKS is going to need if they want to survive. This is the last match. This is the last part of the losing bracket. Whoever wins here moves on to the finals. Whoever loses here is shut out of the N.E.W.T.s for the rest of the game, relegated to third place. 21st Q in possession of the quaffle, trying to push it downfield. You've got 10 seconds and 30 points to make up. Is it going to happen? Is this the last hurrah? They take the shot, but Yukio saves that last second goal, and that is game. Thin Ice, 80 points. Scourge, no, it is a best of 3 until it is finals. Best of 5 only happens in this next match. What a game. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed members of the chat, with that, Team Pumpkin Snatch is eliminated from the running, taking third place in our N.E.W.T.s and allowing for Thin Ice to meet Velcro 2 in their head-to-head in the finals. This will be the final matches that we see today. Currently, waiting on the players to get themselves set up. I am getting all of my HUDs together here and regaining my breath. It has been an absolute pleasure watching all of this from the commentator's box, bringing it all to you today live at League 7. Gonna be entering in here shortly. Alright, let's see here. Thin Ice versus Velcro 2. The rematch of the century. Ever beautiful to behold. We do love Quidditch. Allow me one moment, everyone. There we are. The finals of this match. As we wait, everyone, for these next few matches, it is time to put your bets in. This is going to be a final best of 5 series. Best of 3 up until now, but best of 5 at the last 2 for the finals. Now, here's the kicker. If Thin Ice, having come from the losing bracket, manages to win in this next match, then there will be a bracket reset, and they will have to win all over again to claim victory in a best of 5 series. However, Velcro 2 has already shown that they have what it takes to keep Thin Ice out of the running. Will they be able to do the same in this next match, or will Thin Ice have frozen them out? Dak Daniels in here talking about 6-win, easy clap, Thin Ice. I gotta say, win or lose, these teams both deserve the recognition befitting of N.E.W.T.s champions. They have fought long and hard to get here. And it is no surprise that OWL's number 1 and 2 teams are, as they all, at the top. Meanwhile, to the Chadley Cannons, to Team Pumpkin Snatch, you all played fantastically in these last few games. I am so proud to be here for these moments of this historical season and bring it all to the pitch with you guys. Now, hopefully, bitrate and connection notwithstanding, I will be able to provide you all with a beautiful gameplay of these gorgeous players out on their pitch today. Let's see here. Looks as if the players are currently speaking with one another, getting all of their last-minute plans set in motion. In the meantime, I am drinking plenty of water to keep up with all that is going on. It has been absolutely amazing to showcase these fantastic matches to all of you here at League 7. I hope you're all enjoying it as much as I am. I will say, I will go ahead and give us some time to breathe, run some ads, hopefully, so that it doesn't come in the middle of the match.